title, primarily released in Japan in 1993. A few of the units did make it to various places around the world. I know there was one in London some years ago in the Trocadero Centre, but sadly never managed to actually get there to play on it. So I've only ever managed to actually play the game through emulation. The problem with playing this game emulated is the original design of it was with, as you can see there, a trackball and a single button for jumping. Problem being that the keyboard controls, if you're using, for example, down and left to run in a leftwards, diagonally left towards the front of the screen, doesn't quite line up to actually what the input would be off the trackball. So Sonic will at times veer off on a completely random angle, which is less than ideal when there's precision involved, but hey, let's see how we go. So as you can see, I'm not quite lining up with the angle of the ground there. I'm going, still veering downwards as I'm moving, which is because of the angle of the controls, but let's have a go. It never seemed quite as bad when going upwards, just downwards. Not quite sure why that is. What? Okay, I thought I was properly lined up there. So as well as Sonic, we've got two other characters both making their debut in this game. We've got Ray the Squirrel, who climbs very strangely there. Ray, I don't believe, is ever seen again after this game. Apart from his strange climbing animation there, controls exactly the same as Sonic. And as you might notice, he's wearing the same shoes as well. Not sure what percentage you need to get a bonus. Ah, eaten by something. Okay, so the other character is Mighty, the Armadillo. Mighty does return after this game as a member of the Chaotix in the 32X game Knuckles Chaotix, which is not all that great, but we'll get to that one in a bit. Knuckles, again, much like Ray, controls exactly like Sonic, same shoes as well. Something which will stick with his character design when he reappears in Knuckles Chaotix. And he plays basically the same as Sonic in that game as well. That sounds rather ominous. Nope. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to be timing these better, but never mind. Oop. Nope, squished. And again. Let's go back to Sonic, because, well, who wants to be anyone but him? Oh. That's like a panic on Sonic's face there. Oop. Okay, just bypass the trap altogether, thanks. Well, that wasn't very nice. Oh. Well, that kills me instantly, that's delightful. Oh good, a water level. Yeah, this is, like I mentioned earlier, the angle's not quite lining up. It's making that very tricky. Oh. Wonderful. Oh. What's happened here? That was weird. Not quite sure how I suddenly became player 2 there, but never mind. Yeah, so that bit wasn't very good with keyboard. But, never mind. We're through it now and on to the last one. Oh, hi Ben. This arcade machine would swallow all of the money. All of it ever. Ooh. Yeah, if your angle goes off and you're stuck at the wrong angle like that, it becomes rather unpleasant. But come on. Or at least on the last level now, so... Oh. Alright. Back to Mighty, I guess. What? Oh, no continue. Wonderful. Okay, so this is going to be the final boss bit. So if it's no continue, I might have to call it at the end here if I die and possibly revisit it another time. But yeah, that's not what I like to see. No, come on, Sonic. Well, here we go again. Some kind of crazy glutton for punishment. Well, that gave him plenty of time to climb there. ridiculous. Well, I'm sure glad to be seeing this. Director of masochism, programmer of hate. Wonky controls aside, rather enjoyable right up until that massive spike in difficulty there at the end, where all of a sudden there's no continues. I feel like you continue back to the start of the stage or the start of the run or something would have been nice, instead of having to play the entire game again every time. Oh well, got there in the end. Okay, that was random. That was pretty cool. Hey look, there I am. Well, there we go. Actually made it to the end this time. That's SegaSonic Hedgehog Arcade. That was, yeah, a bit more taxing than expected, but over and done with now. So next time I'll be on to Sonic CD, which is one that I've always rather enjoyed. So that should at least be a bit less stressful. Right. Cheers. I'll see you then.